Hello, welcome. Welcome to Peek into Pink. Hold on just a second. I thought I had my notes pulled up and I don't. One second. Oh my goodness. I thought it would give me another second before it went live. So here we go. Okay, awesome. I've got it. Welcome to Peek into Pink. I'm glad you're here. This is just a chance for me to get to share with you a little bit about my Mary Kay story and about this company and this opportunity. And here's what I know. Mary Kay is not for everyone, but a lot of people have some misconceptions about it and just don't know much about it. So I just get to share that with you today as well as my story. And whether you're here because you're super interested in Mary Kay or because your consultant begged you to come on just for her training, or whether you're just helping a sister out, or whether you're just curious, whatever the reason, we're so glad you're here. And there is never any pressure to sign up or anything like that. This is just a fun hangout time. And if you get to the end and you're like, that was super fun, then that's fine. And if you get to the end, you're like, this is actually super cool, I want to give it a try. That's great too. But there's no pressure. And you get a free gift just for watching today and giving me your feedback at the end. So after this is over, I'll just be calling all of you or messaging all of you to get your feedback, and you will get a free lip gloss in the mail from me. And then you will get entries into our Kate Spade earring drawing. Aren't these adorable? I love them. So you'll get entries into this drawing, but everyone gets a free lip gloss. Okay, sound good? So anyway, we're going to be together about 20 minutes, and you've got to comment, interact. If you have any questions, comment so that I can answer them, and try to find a quiet spot. I know family time around this time of evening can be crazy. So try to hide away, maybe in your bathroom or closet or something, and find a quiet spot just to focus for the next few minutes. Okay. So I'm going to first start by sharing my story. So I never thought of doing anything like this. I thought, and maybe this is you, I thought direct sales was for really pushy people, or really driven people, or really scary people, or really, like, especially Mary Kay, really girly people. I was none of those. My only dream in life was to be a stay-at-home mom. I never wanted to climb the career ladder or whatever. And I never wore any makeup before Mary Kay. I wore a little mascara, and that is it. I kid you not. And so Mary Kay was kind of furthest from my mind. I love the skincare. I've started using the skincare in 8th grade and loved it, and used it all the way up through college. I actually signed up to sell Mary Kay in college and never did anything with it, and was like, well, that didn't work, but I loved the products, and I liked the company, and I liked what they stood for. They've been around a while, enriching women's lives and all that. And so I liked that, but just wrote it off like, well, that didn't work. It doesn't work, whatever. Well, when I became a stay-at-home mom, my daughter is almost 5, but when I became a stay-at-home mom for the first time with her, I loved it. But I got a little crazy just staying home alone with her all day and needed a little something extra. And so I was looking for something to maybe make some extra money and just have something for me to do that was more than just being a mom in that season. And I thought back to Mary Kay and immediately dismissed it, and kind of looked down on it and thought I would never do that. But in the back of my mind, it intrigued me. It really did. I wouldn't admit it, but it intrigued me. And my recruiter was driving a free Mary Kay car and had been doing this and was like making her whole living with Mary Kay. And I was like, I don't need to make a whole living. I just would love to make an extra $100 a month, would be cool. And learn how to do makeup, because I did not know how to do any makeup, So I kept kind of thinking, what if I just tried it? Like, what if? Right? What's the worst that could happen? And I kind of mentioned it to my husband, expecting for him to just dismiss it like, you want to do what? But he actually thought it sounded like a great business opportunity and was like, you should try that. You should try it. Why not? And my dad said the same thing. I'm really close to my dad, and he said the same thing. He's a smart businessman, and he totally encouraged me too. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll just try it and see what's the worst that could happen, right? I knew if I never tried it, I'd always wonder what if. And I'd rather just try it. And if it didn't work, I can go back to being a customer than always wonder what if, right? So I signed up. My daughter was 8 months old, and I signed up for Mary Kay. Now, my sole goal was just to not lose money, right? I just didn't want to lose money and maybe make a little extra money to take my husband on a date night once a month or something. But I started holding parties, and I immediately surpassed my goal. We make a good percentage. I'm going to tell you later how much we make off of what we sell. And women love buying skincare and makeup, and we need it. And so I get to just share that with them and pamper women. I learned that you don't have to be pushy. You just get to pamper women and have girls' night with women, either virtually or in person. And I loved it. I really had fun, and people bought stuff, even though I'm not a salesperson. I don't push people. I just really just get to share with them the products, and they buy it. And so I was making a great income just with my party sales. And then 2 years in, I wanted to kind of move up into leadership. And so I started growing my team and just training other girls how to make money doing parties and stuff and selling product, and became a sales director later that year. And then that fall, we earned our first free Mary Kay car. And I never imagined that. And after that, the next year, I earned a cruise, all expense paid cruise for two with Mary Kay on Royal Caribbean down to the Bahamas. I took my dad since my husband couldn't come. And then this year, I earned my first diamond ring by selling over $40,000 in product over the past year. And I don't say any of that to brag or boast, but just to share with you my story, because I was the least likely to succeed. But I was just decided to try and was too dumb to doubt, I guess, and just kept trying. And I failed a lot along the way and just kept trying. And it led me to here. So that's just a little bit about my story. And I just tell you that to say, if I could do it, you could too. And so let me just share with you more about the business and comment with questions. And if you're watching a replay of this, I will be on live answering your comments back, right? So if this is a replay, I always watch with you live though, so I can answer all your comments in real time. But let me just share with you a little bit about Mary Kay, the business. So there's a couple of reasons why women love Mary Kay. I'm going to list all 5 of them, and I'll kind of just hit on each one briefly, and then we'll wrap up. But one is obviously the finances. And we're going to talk about finances. How do you make money in Mary Kay? What income is possible, right? We're going to talk about the flexibility. How much time do you have to spend? What are the requirements? All that. We're going to talk about the free cars and prizes, the fun and the girl time, and our faith philosophy. And I like to start there with our faith philosophy. You do not have to be a Christian to be in Mary Kay or anything like that. But Mary Kay Ash always said she started this company in the 60s. And she founded us on the principles of God first, family second, and career third. And she always said she took God as her business partner, and she wanted to create a company where women could make whatever they wanted to make in whatever time they had to give with their work ethic, because she knew that women could go far if they didn't have a ceiling. And back in the 60s, there was for sure a ceiling for women. And so she wanted to create a company where we could keep our values in line and uplift other women. And our culture is so positive and is so uplifting. I told my husband a couple months ago, I would do it all again if you took away the money, the trips, the prizes, all of it. I would do it again just for the personal growth that Mary Kay, the company, has given me. The leadership in Mary Kay, the sisterhood in Mary Kay is unbelievable. And it's really crazy, because I thought it would take me a while to get in with it, but once you're in, you're in. And this sisterhood just rallies around you. And it's so fun to be able to grow with each other and all be learning the same things together. So anyway, the personal growth has been huge, and our culture in Mary Kay and our faith philosophy and our good principled history is huge for our company. And I really think it's a main reason we've succeeded. So another reason, of course, is the finances. Let's talk about how much money can you make in Mary Kay? What does that look like? So we make money 2 main ways in Mary Kay. Number one is by selling product, right? When you sell product, you get to keep a percentage of what you sell. Now, you don't send all the money to Mary Kay and they send you a check. That's not how it works. You actually collect all the money. So when I sell, say I have a party and I sell $500, we average between $300 and $500 in sales. Now, last week I had a party and I sold almost 1,000, but then the night before that I had a party and sold 200. So it averages out, right? So between the two parties, I sold 1,200. Okay, but let's say I had a party and I sold $500. Okay, we get to keep half right away, 50%. And then I get to order all the products that I sold at half cost. Okay. So if I sold $500, I would collect $500 plus tax. And then I would order the products for people for $250. That means I just get to keep the difference. The $250 is cash in my pocket. That's my profit. Okay. So we make half of what we sell. So if you did a party a week, even, and let's say you sold a couple $100 at each party, then for, an hour of your time each week, maybe 2 with drive time, or if it's virtually, then 30 minutes, right? You would get to keep all your profits from the sales. And we sell an average of 300 to 500 per party. So that can definitely add up. So that's what I did for the first years. I just really loved the party sales, right? And the great thing about Mary Kay too is we sell something consumable that women love. So when they get a skincare set, it makes them feel beautiful and they fall in love with their skin and they feel more confident about themselves when they get some skincare and makeup. And so when they run out of their products, they reorder, right? Because they love their products. We have very loyal customers at Mary Kay. And so when they reorder, you get to keep that profit again by servicing them and having a good relationship with them. So I love when we go on vacation with my family, I always get reorders coming in. And it's so fun because I'm on vacation on the beach and I'm like, oh, I just sold $85 to a customer. We can go out to dinner tonight, and it's just really fun to be able to make money when I'm not even actually working too. So it's a residual income too. Okay, besides product sales, you can make money off of course, growing your team and just teaching other women to do what you've learned to do. And you're their recruiter and they still make their full 50% when they order products at the wholesale price, the 50% off from the company profit shares with you out of their half. So it starts out at 4% and goes all the way up to 13% as a consultant and jumps up to 26% if you choose to become a sales director. So that's another great way you can grow a bonus check. We call it a love check. That comes once a month. It's your commission. And I think my very first commission check was like $15, right? But I didn't care. It was like a bonus income, right? I had one new team member, but that's grown for me. And my highest commission check was just the other month, and it was right around $3,200. So it's just nice to be able to grow that residual income as well as an extra source of income. Okay, so that's another option for the payment. Now, so the flexibility is amazing. So I say finances, flexibility. You get to work this business as much or as little as you want. I like to call this business like a gym membership. Okay. If you became a member of a gym, it would not automatically give you 6-pack abs. You have to work at it, but it gives you the chance to get 6-pack abs, right? If you show up and put in the time, but there's no requirements. You don't have to show up every day, right? That's how Mary Kay is. You purchase a starter kit or get started with the eStart or whatever. I'll go over some options at the end. It's super reasonable. But if you wanted to, you get access to all that we have to offer, right? Now, you can choose not to use it and then you won't make money, or you could choose to use a little bit, make a little money, or you can choose to work more and make more money, but it's totally up to you. There's no monthly requirements. There's no like party quotas you have to hit. Nothing gets automatically drafted out of your account every month or anything like that. So, the flexibility is huge. We're doing a lot of parties virtually right now, right? Or you can do, facials whenever you want. You can work it around your schedule. And I come with your starter kit. I'm your business coach if you were to sign up for Mary Kay. Even if, one of your other consultants on here is your consultant, as your sales director, as their sales director, I would get to just be your business coach. So they could still be your recruiter and I would get to be your coach and just help you figure out, what do you want out of Mary Kay? And how many hours a week do you have? And when can we fit it in around your schedule? And we get to work with you because it is so flexible. So I do love that. Let's see, finances, flexibility, the free cars and prizes. This is one of my favorite things. My jewelry is all prizes that I've gotten from Mary Kay. the prizes are really fun. We have monthly prizes. You get prizes from me every month just for, different levels that you do in ordering and sales and stuff. The company has quarterly prizes, which are so beautiful. My very first, it's called a star prize. My very first star prize was a light pink, like this color pink. I don't know if you can see, ice cream maker. And I use that thing all the time. It's a Cuisinart or whatever. And I love it. So we just have really fun star prizes. Mary Kay Ash, she's deceased now, but she always wanted us to have princess prizes. She knew that if she just gave women cash bonuses, that we would use it on our family. And so she wanted to surprise us with things like diamonds and like jewelry and luggage sets and like really purses. I got my Kate Spade, as a prize one year. So it's just really fun prizes that are just on top of the money you're making off of your sales, which is really fun, a fun perk. And not to mention the free cars. I never thought a free car was doable, but once you start working, it is so doable. So if you could use an extra car, it is so fun to drive around in a free Mary Kay car. So we can definitely talk more about that. So let's see, finances, flexibility, free cars and prizes, the fun and the girl time. Our sisterhood is so fun. Our job is to make women feel beautiful and more confident. That is our job. And that's my job to help you do that too, to feel more beautiful and confident. And then it's your job to just pass that on to your customers. So it's rewarding and fun, and our sisterhood is fun. And I love having this girl time where people don't know me as Lisa the mom. They know me as, Mary Kay girl. And at first I was like, no, I want to be known as that. But I love having something else for me, for you moms out there. I love having something else that's mine, that's kind of apart from my kids. It's really healthy for me as a mom. So anyway, and then we already talked about our faith philosophy. So that's the main points I wanted to hit with you today. Before we wrap up, there are a few things you have to do to get your free lip gloss, okay? So I'm going to tell you what those are in just a second. But before I do, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to just bring your mind at rest and just dream with me for a second. Where do you see your life in 5 years from now? And where do you want to see your life in 5 years from now? What would your dream life be 5 years from now? If you want something different, you have to do something different. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. That's the definition of insanity, right? So if anything has been tugging in your heart today, what if, oh, I could never do that, but what if, then why couldn't you do it? I want to ask, why not you? Why not you? Get over what other people think. They don't have to live your life. So why not you? Because I promise you, I was the least likely girl to succeed in this. This has been 5 years in the making. I have grown so much, and it was a process, and I'm still growing. So you have to do is start the process though, and you'll grow too. And there's people with you all along the way. You're not in it alone. And let me tell you what it takes to get started if you are kind of thinking about it. There's 2 options right now. We have, of course, the starter kit. This is the main option that people get, at least the starter kit. It's the huge, beautiful box, the beautiful Kate Spade inspired bag in it. And it comes with like $400 of full-size retail products, plus all the materials and skincare class materials and all of this stuff in it, books and all that. That costs $100 plus tax and shipping. So it's $118. There's also right now an eStart option, or you can do both. The eStart option lets you get started without the starter kit, so you don't get all that awesome stuff, but it's only $30. And what you do get is you get your personal website for a year and ProPay for a year, which lets you process credit cards and stuff. For normal consultants, that bundle is $69 for a year, which is a great deal. But with the eStart, you get both of those for just $30, and it signs you up as a beauty consultant. So those are the options. A lot of people are doing both. They're grabbing the starter kit and the eStart since it's a cheaper way to get the website and stuff for the year. So it ends up being right under $150 for the whole bundle. But anyway, those are the 2 options. So tonight, to get your free lip gloss, you have to, first of all, right below here, right after I get off this on Facebook, I'm going to post a link to a form. It has like 4 questions. What's your name? What's your address? So I can send you the, or your phone number, and address, I think, so I can send you your lip gloss, okay? And this is the entry form to get you entered to our Kate Spade drawing, okay? So it'll just ask like 4 questions, really simply to get you entered into the drawing. So I'm gonna post that below. Once I see that come through, I'm gonna give you a quick call, get your feedback from tonight, see what you loved. If you're interested or not at all, it's totally fine. I just wanna get your feedback and introduce myself to you personally, and meet you. And once we chat on the phone, I will pop your free lip gloss in the mail to you. So make sure to fill out that form. That's how I'll get you entered into the Kate Spade drawing, and that's how I'll have your phone number to give you a quick call to get your feedback so I can pop your lip gloss in the mail to you. So anyway, however this lands with you, thank you so much for supporting your consultant, whether it's me or one of my other girls tonight and hopping on. We appreciate you so much. And whether you're going to join us, we would love that, or just be a supportive customer, we need that too. And we're so grateful for you. I hope you have a fabulous night and that you can dream bigger, because you get to create the life that you want. And I would love to help you create it. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Have a great night.